Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I am doing my monthly favourites for September. So we are now in October and we are officially in spooky season, which I'm very happy about because it's getting a bit darker, it's starting to rain a bit, the sun has, had its rest. So I mean, this month has been not too bad. I mean, I've been keeping busy with work and a lot of my videos and all that stuff as well, trying my best to film some good content for you guys, and I have a few makeup products, some non-makeup products to talk about. Yeah, so let's just get into it. Basically, I'm going to talk about skincare first because I never really talk about skincare that much on my channel, just because my needs are very different than like an average person, basically. Because if you haven't seen my videos before, I suffer from rosacea. You can't tell because I have a full face of makeup on, but I have very sensitive skin. I have to be very careful what I put on my face, and recently I have discovered two new products that have been helping me so much. So the first thing that I've been loving is this Neutrogena refreshingly clear face wash, and it's so great. It's really great. I mean, this is for blemish tone, blemish prone skin. It's oil free, it's got vitamin C, pink grapefruit. I mean, I was of course very hesitant to purchase this, but I needed a new face wash because I go through cleansers really quickly because I use them multiple times a day when I'm at home, when I'm filming, and when I'm going to bed and stuff. So I go through them quite quickly. I've only had this for about 2-3 weeks and I'm going through it quite well, but this leaves my skin feeling so soft and moisturized. It doesn't feel like it's stripping my face, because a lot of cleansers can be quite harsh. Before, I used to get rosacea that the cleansers I would use would just make my skin feel horrible, but this gives me so much moisture, and the fact that it's oil free is even better for me because I specifically need to use products that don't have any oil in them to kind of let my skin have a bit of rest. So this is fantastic. I got this from Boots. I think it was about £4, maybe less than that, but it's great. I really like it. So the next thing that I've been using and loving is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat Gel Moisturizer. So this I have been using twice a day, and my skin feels amazing every time I use it. So this is actually a clear gel, as it says on the box, and yeah, it's a moisturizer. I've used the Aveeno cleanser and it works really well together with this. I've almost run out of that one, hence why I bought this one, but I kind of go in between a lot of my products. So I will go in between this one and also my Aveeno one, and then with my moisturizer I have a couple of moisturizers that I use, but with this one in particular I have used it quite a lot and there's still so much left. You only need the tiniest amount because it will give your skin so much hydration and so much moisture. The box is really stupid because you got this massive box and then you've got something at the bottom to kind of give it some height, and the tub itself is pretty tiny. I kind of don't like that false sense of advertising, if that makes any sense. I know you get a lot of product in here, but the box itself is just stupidly large for no reason. But I absolutely love this. It's fragrance free, hypoallergenic, it's tested on sensitive skin, so one of those for me. Fast absorbing, absolutely. It's lightweight. Basically 92% of people agree their skin felt instantly soothed. I mean, I definitely feel like it gives me that moisture straight away, which is why I love it. So I feel like if I ever run out of this, I would definitely purchase it again, and probably the same with this as well. Although I do like to try a lot of new skincare because I need to find something that works for me, and I definitely feel like this is a winner. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is a game that I've been playing and just obsessing over, and it's the Disney Dreamville game. And I said to myself, I don't know if I'm going to buy this because it's another way for Disney to make more money, but I watched a couple of people's YouTube videos and it looked like so much fun. It's basically Sims meets Animal Crossing with Disney characters. So you get to customize your own character and you get to just walk around your little village meeting Mickey and Goofy and Merlin and everything like that, and it's amazing for like Disney fans such as myself. And one thing that I love about it is the storyline, because there's an actual story behind it where some of the main characters have disappeared from the land due to a curse, that like Nightborn's curse, that you like your character has magic to kind of get rid of it and bring the characters back. And I've so far gotten like what's her name, Moana and Wally, and who else have I seen? Yeah, there's so many characters that I just love, and I'm so happy seeing, because I'm going to Disneyland Paris in over like a month and a half's time, and I'm counting down the days, even because it's like a holiday as well for myself and my husband. So I absolutely cannot wait for that, and this is like keeping my hype up even more. So let's go on to like the makeup aspect now. So first I'm going to talk about some brushes. So Unicorn Cosmetics, I picked up their makeup brushes set from their TikTok shop for like £10, and I picked up their Wicked palette as well. I've tried that once. I'm still a little bit here and there about it, but I do need to give it another go. But this brush set is fantastic. I've been using a lot of the eye brushes as opposed to some of the other brushes, so I will definitely give these a go soon. But the brushes that I have used are fantastic. Like, you get an array of different sizes, and these ones I will give a go. It's just because the other brushes that I have at the moment are perfectly fine, so I don't want to open these without just kind of like needing to use them just yet, because I buy so many brushes. Like, I've got so many Spectrum ones that I feel like I'm maybe on their like last legs, and then I'll bring these ones out, and I probably will keep the tub because it's so cute and I love the aesthetic over it. So let's go into some makeup. So I'm going to talk about some fails first, because I don't have many. I just have like 2 fails because I've just not been happy with them. But it's the Be Perfect Carnival liquid eyeshadows. I have been using these a couple of times now, and each time I use them, they do not do anything good for me. I don't know what it is. The eyeshadow palette is amazing. I've used so many like cream liquid eyeshadows before, but these are just so patchy, and they also just fall off. So if I'm trying to like blend it, or if I just go straight on with the applicator and I let it dry, it dries down so much that it starts to kind of crack. And I did get these for, I mean, it shouldn't even matter how much I got them for. I don't know why I just spat them, that's disgusting. But I got these for like £1 on the Be Perfect website. They had like a sale a couple of months ago, and I've been trying to use them as much as I can to kind of get a different vibe on how to use them, but every time I use them they give me the same effect. I mean, when this collection came out, I didn't really hear many things about these, only the eyeshadow palette, and even then people didn't enjoy the eyeshadow palette that much. But I really like the eyeshadow palette. The Anecdote palette is fantastic. I use it so many times, but with these I feel like the formula is not that great. So that's a bit disappointing. I will keep them to kind of work with them to see if I could do anything else, because the colours are absolutely gorgeous. They're right up my street and they're very autumnal for this time of year, but I feel like this formula just kind of let me down a bit. So the thing that I'm going to talk about that I love the most this month was my V Cosmetics and Cradle of Filth second collaboration. So this is the Resistance is Futile palette, and I mentioned in my initial review how much I love V Cosmetics. I love Cradle of Filth, they are one of my favourite brands. And then this is their second collaboration that they came out with. It's got the plastic on there, that's why it looks a bit reflective. But I have the first palette, which I absolutely adore. I love this palette as well. I need to do another look for my channel, because I've only done one video on this, but I absolutely love this. And the fact that they have come out with another one, I hope in the future, if they do make another collaboration with them, that it might have a couple of more different colours, and it might have something else in the collection, because eyeshadow palettes are fantastic. Like, the formula is brilliant, but I feel like if they bring out more, maybe some lipsticks or eyeliners or something like that, to kind of bring out like the vibe of Cradle of Filth a little bit more. But I do love that palette. It was probably one of the best palettes that I've tried this month. One thing I have been obsessed about is my e.l.f. Power Grip like primer. So I've been using this quite a few times in my videos just because I want to try and get my base to look really good, because sometimes my base does look a little bit pants because the weather has been so warm, and so my makeup tends to just move around a lot and just come off because of the sweat. But I feel like with this it grips onto it, hence the name. And I did use this part of like a, what's it called, the high-end versus affordable. That video probably hasn't come out yet because this is like my monthly favorite, so I tend to bring this out like beginning of the month as opposed to like random uploads. So that video will be coming soon. But I really like this. I have used it quite a bit and there's still so much left. Yeah, it's only £10, and if you want a dupe for the milk one, then this is absolutely perfect. So next I'll talk about my Glam Foundation. So I did quite like this, and I mentioned in my initial video that I do kind of love the balm version, which the balm version I used in my high-end versus affordable, but this one obviously I tried in like a first impressions. It's really nice. I mean, I don't think I can compare it to any other foundation because I'm not very good at comparing like other products together, if that makes any sense, unless they're like known dupes. But I do like the way that this formula works. It comes with its own little pouch which is super cute, but I think the coverage in itself is very nice. It's very buildable. It's got a nice like glass kind of casing to it, and I do feel like Glam is very affordable, so it's not breaking the bank. I know when it comes to their clothing, they're ethically probably not that great. I mean, I haven't personally bought any of their clothes. I'm not really sure I would feel safe buying clothes, being a kind of larger size girl. Like, if I can't return it, then whatever. But with makeup, I mean, it's always going to be a bit of a hit and miss if it will work on anyone's skin tone. But I feel like this works really well. This is in the shade Shell. Is it? Yeah, Shell. The writing is so tiny. But yeah, it's great. Next I want to talk about the Beetlejuice and Revolution collaboration. So I did do my video, which I uploaded like as soon as I could because I just wanted people to obviously like see my video if they were interested in it. And this highlighter is fantastic. I love the packaging. Even the eyeshadow palette is pretty good, and then the lipstick as well. I did buy the mirror. If you want to see my review, then please check it out. It wouldn't have come out that long ago from this one, but I think everything in the collection just works really well. I was very tempted to get the larger palette, but the colors did not fit my aesthetic when it comes to like pastel shades. But I feel like this collaboration is pretty good. I feel like compared to some of their previous ones where it's been a little bit here and there, like the Clueless one, the eyeshadow palette I liked, but I feel like it didn't bring me anything that special, especially that their collaborations come out so frequently. But I love it. I love the packaging probably more than anything else because I love Beetlejuice. But I think they did really well with this collection. If you picked up anything, let me know what you think of it. Next we have another collaboration, which is the Game of Thrones one. I can honestly say this eyeshadow palette is really great. I mean, I don't know why I keep this plastic, but I like to kind of keep everything together. But the packaging is absolutely stunning, and the shades themselves are so up my street. I will definitely be doing more looks with this. I need to like try these deeper tones because obviously I went for these tones first to try out the palette. But I think this palette again did pretty well. The lipstick was a little bit too drying for me because I have tried that formula before, but I like the shade. It was called Sansa Stark, which I mentioned in that video. She's probably one of the most boring characters in that show, but the lipstick was very nice and adventurous for me. But I think the collection did quite well. I'm pretty sure they'll come out with another one because they only did like 2 houses, and there's quite a few houses in Game of Thrones, so I'm sure they'll come out with another collection maybe in like half a year's time. But yeah, this collaboration wasn't too bad. And then the last thing that I've been loving is the Lisa Eldridge lipstick. So I went to her pop-up shop and I've been watching her videos for I'd say about 2 years. One of my friends, she recommended her videos to me, so I've been constantly watching a lot of Lisa Eldridge's video, and of course I've been wanting to try her makeup. It's a little bit more on the higher end because it is an independent brand, so obviously I'm sure Lisa Eldridge has her own like company and all this stuff because she's a professional makeup artist, so she puts makeup on some very famous people, so the fact that she came out with her own line a while ago is, you know, such an obvious thing to do. But this lipstick that I purchased, which is called New Wave, I was like, I need to get it. So I did a TikTok about going to her store, and I actually did a video about just some like makeup, and then I spoke about this as well. But I love the tone, it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's so much lighter on the camera than it is in real life because it's a deep purple and it's more of a lighter purple how it comes out on there. But I love the formula, I love the packaging, the way that it, like the metallic packaging and the kind of bouginess of it, which I really like, because you have brands like Charlotte Tilbury and you have brands like, I don't know, like Pat McGrath and stuff, who have like the amazing packaging and the high price points, and sometimes I don't feel like they're as like out there, whereas I think with someone like Lisa Eldridge, she really puts a lot more into her brand because she's bringing out not everything so fast. But I do love this and I hope to try more in the future. Have I done anything else this month? I mean, I went to see some movies, I've been at home a lot just filming for you guys, so you know, I'm trying to get my account, I want to try and get to like 300 subs by the end of the year. We still got 3 months to go, I think, so I'm up to like 270, which I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for, like, if you do watch my videos, if you like them, if you comment, I really appreciate everyone, especially my friends who like really like egg me on. So I really appreciate you guys, and that's all for this month. I mean, it's been a mixed bag. I mean, I haven't had that many disappointments, which I like. I'm hoping October is going to be the same because we're in spooky season and, you know, Christmas stuff is slowly coming out, but we'll see what is coming up really. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. Hope you guys are very well. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.